Now to a developing story, at least 5 Maine hospitals are dealing with some type of cyber incident.
Yeah, two of those hospitals, CMMC and St. Mary's, are in Lewiston, forcing those hospitals to shut down a lot of their systems to prevent a possible breach.
CBS 13's Brad Rogers is in the newsroom with the latest on the ongoing Central Maine healthcare crisis.
Yeah, and Brad, do we know, or do they know, if this is some sort of cyber attack?
Well, Central Maine Healthcare hospital spokesman there says they still don't know. We've been getting calls from CMMC patients wanting to know what's behind these computer issues and canceled surgeries and appointments. The hospital has released limited information and are not answering many of our questions. It's now been 11 days since a cyber incident forced Central Maine Healthcare to shut down its computers, phones, and scheduling software. A hospital spokesman told us they're still not sure if this was a cyber breach. The hospital says on June 1st, technicians monitoring information systems identified unusual activity within the system's computer software. In response, they immediately secured and shut off all information technology applications and hardware, including network servers and phone systems. Today, many of those systems remain offline, and CBS 13 continues to hear from patients whose surgeries and appointments were canceled. Tom Powell doesn't know when his knee replacement surgery might be rescheduled.
They can't coordinate the scheduling because they can't get through their computer system to schedule things, she said. And I said, well, you've been hacked. Yeah, we know that.
Central Maine Healthcare's CEO says while work continues to bring our systems back online, our hospitals continue to treat patients in our emergency departments, admit critically ill patients in our ICU, and see patients in all of our physician practices. We are prioritizing restoring services to certain outpatient diagnostic services and our retail pharmacy, which have limited capability. Phones and computers are still offline at its Lewiston pharmacy, but it remains open.
And about a week ago, I wasn't getting prescriptions that should have been refilled, so I kept calling. And finally, I called the front desk, and they said that the phones were down and all that. So here I am.
I tried to call in. Couldn't get through to the pharmacy, so I brought my prescriptions down and they filled them for free, so that's a pretty good deal to me.
Pharmacy staff tell us they can only fill prescriptions in person and only if you bring in a refill bottle or new prescription.
I know it's a mess.
Now, Covenant Health confirms a cyber attack hit St. Mary's Hospital in Lewiston and St. Joseph Hospital in Bangor and says they're still trying to resolve the issue. Central Maine Healthcare recently launched a temporary website where people can get updates on its system shutdown. We have a link to that site for you at WGME.com. Greg?
All right, we'll keep following that. What a nightmare. Thank you very much, Brad.